guys, and welcome back. So if you are joining me from some of the other channels tonight, thank you so much for coming and checking out my channel. And if you are one of my subscribers, please go back and check out some of the other videos. As you probably will have already knew from Instagram and YouTube, we are having a Friday night takeover where there's 5 YouTubers. So first up was Miranda, then we had the Epic Car Show, then we had Specky, and then we had Paul Doldens. And now we're on to me. I don't know why I was saved to last. Hard acts to follow. Really good for you guys to let me know in the comments below if you thought this was a good idea and if it made your Friday night a little bit more exciting. So if you're new to my channel, I do a bit of everything. I work on cars. I'm building an EG Civic at the minute. I have quite a number of cars and I work on them, do a bit of detailing. My channel is growing every single day. If you guys are new, I really hope you can stick around and enjoy some of the content. We're going to just have a little bit of a chilled out ending to the day. So we're pretty much just going to go over some products that I use most of the time when I am washing my car or doing a deep clean on someone's car. There is loads and loads of videos on my channel of me doing in-depth stuff, but I just want to do a simple little video for the end. The other guys have went over so much information that it would be nice just to finish on something a little bit more calm and a little bit more chilled out. So yeah, like I was saying, I have a few cars. I was maybe going to use the Audi, but then the Audi's wrap is quite fresh, so it hasn't got a lot of dirt or a lot of dust or anything on it. I'm going to use my S2000 today. I'm going to give it a really good clean. Go over the products I would use all the time. Make sure you check out the other guys' channel. So we'll go through all the process that we would usually go through anyway. Tell you some of the products I like using personally. You guys can let me know in the comments below if you disagree, if you like the products or don't like the products. I would really love to know. And yeah, I have got a few fallout removers here that I have just got. So I'm going to maybe try a few of those out as well, see the difference in them, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so finally I can start. The people next door were parking places they shouldn't have been parking, but now I can finally get started. So I'm going to go out and show you guys the before shots as always, and we'll get into the video, hopefully get round to it this time. Quick rinse down of the car, and then I'm going to use the Billet Hamber Auto Foam, which I really like. So I'm going to do this step a little bit different than I usually would. I'm going to rinse this off and then I'm going to put some more snow foam on, because the Billet Hamber doesn't really have that much snow foam to it, and I like something really sturdy for when I'm going around with my little detail brush and doing all those little bits. I have enough left on my lens to put back onto the car, so I'm just going to use it up, and I'm going to go and rinse off now, and then I'll put more on. To soap for a car, I'm not too bad with soaps. I don't really have a preference for any. I do like a very sooty soap, although personally for me I do feel like working with something a bit more sooty feels better and feels like it's getting the job done a little bit better. I like something that's very lubricated, so that is why I like suds. I'm gonna have a look on my shelf and see what I've got. see what I can come up with. My shelving isn't that organised. I really do want to get something for here to be organised a little bit better. You probably will notice there's a lot of Auto Finesse. Ryan is sponsored by Auto Finesse. I do quite like the brand. I can't really say much about it, but there's a lot of Auto Finesse here. So I'll have a little look and see what I've got, see if there's anything that I do like. I do quite like this. I've tried that a few times. It's nearly empty. So yeah, we'll see what we've got here that we can use as a shampoo. Actually, we'll go for the Pure Boys Super Slick and Suds Concentrated Car Wash. I think we'll try that today and see how we get on with that. I probably do go up overboard with soap, and I will fully admit that. But again, I just like something that's really, really steady, and I will own the fact that I like too much soap. So we'll just have a quick water behaviour test, and we'll maybe get a little coat of my favourite wax ever on this, and we will see what difference it makes. Something I don't usually bother doing is clean my wheels with a different soap dedicated for wheels, but today I feel like I will just do it, and I'm going to use the Auto Finesse Revolution wheel soap. I'm going to try it on the S2000 wheels. Now, like you can see, I've got my Ferraris on my Audi. They are genuine Ferrari, before anyone says they're not, because people always ask me, but they are genuine Ferrari, so I'm really careful about what I put on my dishes. I'm going to use my EZ detail brush. Okay, so you can see the car is washed and dried, the wheels are all done. We'll get into that in a minute. I am going to do the fallout stage. Now, I have two brand new fallout removers that are here. I'm going to do one on one side of the car and the other on the other side of the car, and see which one works best. I don't know if there's much fallout on my car. I don't think there is terrible much on it because the car's not drove that much, but I'm going to try it anyway and see how it goes. So I'm going to use the Pure Boys iron remover, and then I'm going to try the Angel Wax. I'm going to put them in some old bottles that are nearly empty, and I'm going to go and spray them on the car and leave them for a few minutes and see what happens. From the get-go, what I have realised is already the Angel Wax one does not smell as bad as the Pure Boys one does, and I've just put it into an old EZ car care one. So I'm going to do the Pure Boys on the left hand side of the S2000, and I'm going to use the Angel Wax on the right hand side of the S2000. So let's go and have a little test and see. According to the bottle, it was literally to spray on the car while the car was dry. So yeah, we'll just spray a good bit on for a good test and see what it's like. So this side is the Pure Boys iron remover, and wouldn't you know, the good old EZ bottle has just kicked the bucket. Okay, so this is the Pure Boy side. As you can see, there has been some runs of contaminants which are pretty much coming from the door handle. Not good. There's a few wee bits down here that have turned purple, a few wee bits up the back quarter panel. So yeah, it has done the job. Like I said, there's probably not that much contamination on this car because it's not drove very often. So yeah, as you can see, there's some running from the badges. Okay, so we'll grind to the other side and see what it's turned out like. What I do notice from this side with the Angel Wax is that it has changed colour a good bit. There is more on this side, but I'm assuming there would be more on this side anyway when you're driving on that side of the road. So yeah, you can see it's changed. It hasn't changed a whole lot either. There's some run marks down here, but all in all, it's not really done terrible much either. I do quite like the angel wax. I've used that on this before, and I've used it on a few other cars before. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And as you guys can see, we are losing precious sunlight. So I'm just going to go quickly and dry the car, and if I need to, I can bring it inside. It's not a big problem. So I am going to run quickly over the car with the Sam's Detail and Ceramic Boost. Now there's very little of this left, so I'm just going to use all I have and just get it used up. But I really do like this product, and you will see why in a minute. I'm going to quickly put my camera on charge. It's about to die, and I'm going to go and dry the car while it's charging, and then we will do the all important wax, which I will show you guys when we get to it. You probably know what it is already if you follow me. Okay guys, so that brings us to the end of today's video. This is the next day, I'm sure you can gather that. It was dark when I was filming last night, and a lot of people were here, and I didn't, you know what I'm like, I don't like talking when there's people here. So I thought I would wait until this morning. Onto the products. So first of all, we started off with the Billet Hamber Auto Foam, which is their snow foam. I really do like this snow foam. It is one of the best on the market at the minute in my opinion. And if you subscribe to my channel, you will know that I love everything that is suddy and snowy and foamy and all that sort of stuff. The Auto Foam is not that foamy. It isn't as foamy as some of the other snow foams I've used, but it is better. It does take a lot of the dirt off, and it does do a really good pre-wash, and I do really like it. I can't really say much about it. It is one of my favourite snow foams at the minute. There's no gimmicks with it. There's not really a smell to it. They don't need to sell it to you with different scents or whatever. It's just a good snow foam. It does what it says on the bottle, and it does last you quite a little while. It is really good. Let me know if you guys have used it, but I do like it a lot. Then we went ahead and we washed the car. The Pure Boys Super Suds Concentrated Car Wash. And again, I really like that. It is a good shampoo. It again does what it says it's supposed to. There isn't much of a scent to it, it smells okay, but it's not one of those products that are really in your face, nice plain packaging. It is just a simple bottle that I was given by my local parts and detailing shop. They send me down quite a lot of stuff to try out. So that is one of the better ones I've used in the past little while. So once we had washed the car, we went ahead and we dried it. Now I did use the absorber, which is hanging up over here. I showed you it in the last video. Some of you guys weren't too keen on it. I actually do quite like that. For me, when I'm using a chamois or a drying towel, I find it quite hard with my little hands to wring the chamois out or the drying towel out. Now this isn't as harsh on my hands, I feel, as some of the other ones are. It's easy to wring out and it is super absorbent. You guys can let me know in the comments below if you disagree, but I do genuinely like that drying towel. Chamois. I went ahead and dried it with that, done it off camera as we were starting to lose daylight, as you guys seen. So I went ahead and decontaminated the car with some fallout remover. I could have done a few more steps and it was really only a job for fallout remover. As you've seen, there was very little fallout on my car. Like I say, I don't drive it very often. In my opinion, I prefer the Angel Wax one to the Poor Boys iron remover. I do like the Angel Wax. I have used it before and I do like it. That's why I went ahead and bought another one. So this may be an unpopular opinion, but I do really like the Auto Finesse iron out. I didn't use it in this video because I've used it in past videos. I do like that. That is one of my go-to iron outs, fallout removers. I do like that quite a lot. But between the Poor Boys and the Angel Wax, I would definitely go for the Angel Wax. Their stuff is actually better than I expected and it is quite easy to use and it's quite cheap. It's not too bad, it is budget friendly and I do really like that. So then we went on to the fun part, which was using boat wax. I love boat wax. If you follow me on here, you will know I use it all the time. I have a whole range of waxes here. Half of them have never been used because I tend to stick with boat wax. And I know it is old, I know it's been out for a long time, but it is one of the best waxes on the market and I do not care what anyone tells me, I absolutely love that wax. It does definitely do the job. I really love that wax. I'm not going to go on about it too much because you all know how much I love that wax. I could have went ahead and done the glass and the tires and all that sort of stuff, but it was getting dark and there wasn't much point. I just wanted to end up on a nice little relaxing video. As you guys will have heard me saying at the start of the video, this was our Friday night takeover and I hope you guys really enjoyed it because I am going to be sitting down with everyone and watching it and I'm sure I will enjoy every minute of it. And I just want to give a big thanks to all the guys for taking part and I want to give a big thanks for letting me join and for getting me involved. It really does mean a lot. If you guys could please just take 5 minutes out of your time to go and even check out the channel, give them a sub and give them a bit of support. These guys are really trying their hardest to help me out. As you know, I am just a small YouTube channel, so I would really appreciate if my subscribers could just go over and give them a sub. Go and check out some of their videos. You guys will enjoy them all, I promise. They are all unique in their own way. If you guys want to go back and check out Miranda detailing, if you missed him, you can. I will have a link below and I will link everyone else below as well. So if you go and check out Phil at Miranda Detail, he's from over the pond. He is an American detailer. Now he does have a business, he does do this for a job. Phil really does know his stuff. I have been subscribed to Phil for a long time. Even before I started YouTube, I was subbed to Phil. And he is one of the bigger channels that have took part in this today. And I would really appreciate if you guys could go and check out his video now. It'll be in the description down below. Like I said, after him was the Epic Car Show. Now David is extremely funny and his visuals are great. He has some really good editing skills. He knows exactly what he's doing and he will tell you exactly what you need to know if you are thinking about going into the world of detailing as a business, or if you are just a amateur like me. He will teach you all those sort of things. So then we were on to Specky after the Epic Car Show. Now Specky is a very funny guy as well. He has a very posh Scottish accent. He's not going to like me for saying that, but his accent is very posh for being Scottish. And you can understand him. He would be more for like myself, someone who is only sort of starting out, someone who wants to look after their cars at the weekend. He'll do the odd review, he will do how-tos and stuff like that. And he is funny as well. I think you guys would really enjoy some of his stuff. So yeah, check him out as well. And then most of you probably will know because I have talked about Paul before on my channel, but Paul Doldens Details is up after Specky. He has been so good to me, and if it wasn't for Paul at the start, I probably wouldn't even have had my first couple of 100 subscribers, and I do really thank him for that, for helping me out in my early stages of YouTube. Now Paul Doldens will make the most funniest jokes. You guys should definitely go and check him out. You are sure to have a laugh when you leave there. I am in fits every time I'm watching his videos. So definitely check out Paul as well. You guys will not be sorry if you go and check him out. He has upped his game, he has upped all his equipment, he has upped all his editing skills, and he is doing so well. He is another one of the bigger YouTubers that took part tonight. So yeah, please go and check him out as well. But straight after this, go and check out Miranda Detailing. Okay, so I am not going to bore you guys too much longer. I really just want to say thank you to everyone who's took part tonight, and thank you to everyone who has tuned in to watch our videos. And if you guys like this sort of thing, let me know in the comments below and we can get this organised for another Friday night. So guys, I'm just going to leave the video here. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.